Hey everyone, if this is the first time on the channel and you want to know everything about living in the Lexington, Kentucky area, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first one to know about the current market changes in Lexington, Kentucky. My name is Lisa Prager with Century 21, and we get calls and emails all the time from people just like you who are looking to make the move into the Lexington or Central Kentucky area, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move in next month or 9 months from now, give us a call, send us a text or an email. We'd be happy to help you make the smooth move to Lexington or the Central Kentucky area. So let's talk about one of the main things that Lexington is known for. It is called the horse capital of the world. The largest equine population in Lexington area is the thoroughbred mares and foals. Over 11,000 thoroughbred foals are born in Kentucky every year and raised right here in the Bluegrass area. There are more than 450 horse farms in the Central Kentucky Bluegrass Lexington area. If you tour some of the farms, you're sure to see some of the Breeders' Cup champions all the way over to the racing winners. We even have the all-star American Pharaoh who won the Triple Crown. There are some scenic drives that are impeccable to compare to. These drives along Old Frankfort Pike or Paris Pike, just driving along with the fencing, beautiful horses. You may see mares and foals. At this time of year when they're all being born, they're beautiful to see. Kentucky is known so much for their horse population. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry here in the Lexington area. Many of the jobs here in this area are related to the equine horse industry. The first Saturday in May is known as Derby Day in Kentucky. Everybody in this Kentucky area gets fired up and ready for Derby Day. You'll see people dressed in their finest with their beautiful hats, drinking their mint julep drinks, the specialty drink of the Kentucky Derby. The Kentucky Derby is always the first Saturday in May, and it's known as the fastest 2 minutes in sports history. If betting on horses isn't your gig, but you still love to be close to the action, head on over to the Kentucky Horse Park, where you can see up close and personal so many different horse shows, entertainment, lots of different things for you to see there. We even have the International Museum of the Horse. There are so many exhibits there to show you how horse racing and different horse events have evolved through the years in the state of Kentucky and definitely in the Lexington, Central Kentucky area. Other industries in Lexington include manufacturing, healthcare, and education. These contribute to a low unemployment rate. Due to its central location, Lexington has some of the best rated hospitals. We have the UK Healthcare Center, which is the only level 1 trauma center in the Central and Eastern Kentucky area. We have a level 4 neonatal intensive care unit. We also have the UK Markey Cancer Center in this. Lexington is also home to J.M. Smucker's, which is the largest peanut butter producing facility in the area. Next thing I want to talk about is Lexington's lower cost of living. It is right now around 6% less than the national average. Lexington home prices, the median home prices are around $367,000. which makes the price per square foot around $191 a square foot. So if you're looking to invest your housing dollars, Lexington is a great place to do that. One of the next things that we have to cover before we move on is that Lexington is a college town. There are around 30,000 students that attend on a daily basis at the UK college. It was founded in 1965. The University of Kentucky basketball is a top men's college basketball team, with many of the players being drafted into the NBA. But it was the women's team that was actually founded way back in 1903. Transylvania University is also a top liberal arts college in the downtown Lexington area. We also have the Bluegrass Community College. So if you're looking to start a career in cosmetology, or building trades or medical assistance, this will be the college for you. Lexington boasts over 100 parks with no shortage of outdoor recreation, including the Arboretum, State Botanical Garden of Kentucky, a beautiful place to tour to see plants and vegetation of all types. Jacobson Park is a hidden gem for all things outdoor. It's a 216-acre park on the east side of Lexington. It has a 46-acre lake where you can rent pedal boats for about $12 per hour. You can fish from the dock. They have a dog park, disc golf, basketball courts, shelters, and playgrounds. Lexington is known for its many trails. Many of them are over at the Raven Run Nature Sanctuary that overlook the Kentucky River. You can picnic or take a horseback ride at the Masterson Station Park, or take a leisurely stroll through Thoroughbred Park, where you can see equestrian statues and sculptures. Now, we cannot talk about Lexington without describing and talking to you about the bourbon industry. I'm sure all of you have heard about the Bourbon Trail. This has brought in a tremendous amount of economic activity into the Lexington, and the Central Kentucky is the birthplace of bourbon, and Lexington has dedicated an entire district to the drink, including historical James E. Pepper Distillery, which has been making bourbon since 1879. This is now the location of the Lexington Distillery District. Bourbon country doesn't end there. Find out how bluegrass distillers make their Kentucky straight wheated bourbon during a tour of the craft distillery. You can get your bourbon passport stamped when you visit Lexington's best distilleries on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. If you have kids, there's never a shortage of activities to entertain and educate them. You can play pretend in the Wonder Woods, or explore the world of bugs and fossils in the Small World and Bone Zone at the Explorium of Lexington. You can sign them up for ice skating lessons at the Lexington Ice Center, or check out everything about planets at the planetarium. They can sign up for arts and crafts classes at the Living Arts and Science Center, or they could throw a bowling party at the Southland Bowling. Take them to see the airplanes at the Aviation Museum of Kentucky. There are so many insects, spiders, and amphibians at the Kentucky Reptile Expo, or they can check out the arcade by going roller skating, playing laser tag, or mini golf at the Champs Entertainment Complex. We can't skip all the great things there are to do in the downtown Lexington area. With the scenic green spaces, shopping centers, and entertainment venues, there's no shortage of things to do in downtown Lexington. Check out the Square, a historical block of buildings in the heart of downtown. Highlighting the great things to do in Lexington wouldn't be complete without talking about the festivals. Lexington and all of Central Kentucky have wonderful festivals all throughout the year. And the festival I wanted to talk to you about really kind of kicks off the summer. It is called the Kentucky Bluegrass Festival. Barbecue enthusiasts all like to try their hand to see if they have the best barbecue in town. At Halloween, we have the Halloween Festival, where the Thriller Parade goes on. You have all the zombies that try to march down Main Street to see if they can do their best rendition of Thriller. You can get into the holiday spirit by going out to the Kentucky Horse Park, where there are millions of lights twinkling on display. There's the Holiday Village, where you can take your children in and shop for different things for Christmas. They can even have their picture made with Santa. Lastly, we want to talk about navigation in Lexington. If you look at a map of Lexington, you'll see New Circle Road that goes completely around Lexington. If you look at it on a map, it kind of looks like the spokes on a wheel, with major exits and entrances off of this New Circle Road. It does make traveling and navigation fairly simple in the city of Lexington. If you don't have a car or prefer public transit, you've got Lextran. Lextran has many different drop-offs and pick-up places, so you can basically get wherever you need to go on Lextran. Are you a cyclist at heart? Tour the city with the Bluegrass Cycling Club. This is where you can learn about all the new cycling trails that are coming up in Lexington. You can also meet fellow cyclists there. Take advantage of Lexington's unique location when planning a trip. I-64 that runs east to west, I-75 that runs north to south, both intersect right in Lexington. So you're only about a day's drive from 2/3 of the U.S. population. But if you want to take a vacation that's farther than that, head on over to Bluegrass Field. There you can get on a plane and go wherever you need to go. Now we're going to touch a little bit on food. How could you have a video if you don't include food? Kentucky and Lexington are known for that finger-licking chicken, but we're known for so much more than that. Check out some of the local hubs here in Lexington. We have the Blue Door Smokehouse that has a brisket that's unmatched. Check out Smithtown Seafood, where you can enjoy the fried banana pepper rings, blackened shrimp and grits, or buffalo catfish bites. Or get your taco satisfaction in at the local taco. They serve spicy shrimp tacos, Korean barbecue tacos, or southern fried chicken tacos. But if you enjoy just an Americana type of entree, you've got to visit the American. This is all Americana. The menu is simple, serving southern comfort foods such as fried chicken, hot browns, corn pudding, and the best melt-in-your-mouth carrot cake. So as you can tell, there are so many fun and interesting things to know about Lexington and the surrounding area. So if you're thinking about moving from another area here in Kentucky, moving into the Lexington area, or you live out of state and you're thinking about making a move here due to the lower cost of living and some of the fun things that are to do here, give us a call, send us an email or a text. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Lexington or the Central Kentucky area.